Revelation chapter 7, verse or 11, verse 9, or 11:8, where it talks about how the place is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. Now, everybody always want to fight and argue with us about, oh, this ain't Babylon. You keep saying Babylon, Babylon, Babylon. Well, we know it's not Babylon. This is not the physical Babylon, but it's the spiritual, and the scriptures call it the daughter of Babylon in Psalms chapter 137. See, 7 and 9. See, and let me bring this out real quick, because I'm gonna start at verse. Let me start at verse 6. It says, "If I do not remember thee, let my tongue cleave to the roof of my mouth." Talking about going back to what we brought out yesterday, dealing with the what you call that, the atheist. Even going back to that, this is spiritual. It ain't just physical; it's spiritual. The Most High see things. When you read the scripture, it says He's a spirit. He see it in spirit and truth. This is spiritual. It ain't just the physical name of it. So He says, "If I don't remember you, let my tongue cleave to my mouth." The Most High ain't forgot about us. Going back to 2 Ezra chapter 5, when He says, how much problem are we going to go through? This is Ezra's plea to the Most High. How much oppression we got to go through? When is enough enough? Do we got to do another 100 years? Do we got to do another 5 years? Do we got to do another year? The Most High said what to Ezra? Do you love my creation more than than He that created it? That's what the Most High said to Ezra the prophet. So this ain't nothing. This is more spiritual and deep than most people's understanding on this topic is. So He's saying, if I don't remember you, let my tongue cleave to my mouth. Now this is David writing this, but David is a man after the Most High's own heart. When you read in Samuel's, when he took Saul out, and he said, "I'm gonna set up a man after my own heart." So this is how the Most High feels about it. He said the Most High feels, if He forgets about you, Israel, let His tongue cleave to His mouth before that happens. He says, if I do not remember thee, let my tongue cleave to my mouth. If I prefer not Jerusalem above my chief joy, remember, O Yahweh, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it to the foundation thereof. So now we're talking about the Edomites, the so-called white man. He says, remember them when they said, let's destroy and take out Israel as a nation altogether. If they had it their way, they'll go ahead and annihilate our entire race. But they can't, because the Most High won't let them. So this is where it brings it home right here in verse 8. O daughter of Babylon. So how did Edom get from being the Edomites to the daughter, not the real Babylon, the spiritual daughter of Babylon, the offspring? You see that? Spiritually.
Because they're not Babylonians, It's that America follows the ways of Babylon and the idols of Babylon and the wickedness of Babylon. When you go into how their political system is set up, they're Nimrod, Babel, and they're worshiping Nimrod's birthday, December 25th, to Christmas. That's Babylon holiday. The Lord is calling it Babylon. The same as the spiritual Sodom. This is not Sodomites. This is not Canaanites, but they follow the ways of Sodom. Everything they do here in America. Okay? And more so. And in Egypt, same thing. You see the Washington Monument goes back to Egypt's obelisks and phallic worship of penises, which they call obelisks. And also they have Washington is designed along the design of the Valley of Kings in Egypt's designs, and many of the Illuminati rites go back to Egypt, the way they dress and the symbols they use, because they're dealing with those same demons, that the Egyptians dealt with. They're dealing with those. So that's why this is spiritually, America is just a concentration of all the evil of all the empires. They went and ransacked their books, took their cultures, and now it's all here. That's why they let all the religions here. When we was ruling, we would never allow every religion to have religious freedom. Are you crazy? I mean, it was one God, one power, a Christian country, and you got Hindu here, you got Buddhism, you got the wicked cult. You can have a satanic church. I got a picture of it. And yet we think that our ancestors died for this. They didn't die for us to vote for this. They'd be ashamed if they were alive today seeing us voting for this. They didn't vote for this. They didn't die for us to vote for this. Like, I'm not voting for anybody here. I vote for Yahweh Shai Mashiach, who rules in the kingdom of men. Daniel 4:17. Okay, he has his campaign promises will be kept.
That's right.
Because you know Hillary or who it is, they're gonna lie to you like all 44 presidents before them lied to you about their promise. They lied to the Indians, they lied to you, and they're gonna lie again. I can predict 4 years from now, whoever ruling, we're gonna be in the same predicament or worse. I told you 8 years ago with Obama, don't vote. The hell with that. Okay, we're going to be the same condition, or we're going to be worse. And what did Obama do substantially for you to change? What great change did he bring? He changed from white to black. That's the only change I see. But when it comes to our people and what we expected of him, maybe 2-3%. He got a couple jobs. Most of those are part-time jobs. Most of those are jobs where you can't raise a family on. It's McDonald's jobs, retail. So he say he got all these jobs. Where they at? Okay, and what do you mean jobs? What about changing the school system to teach the truth? Okay, what about teaching the Bible right to our people? Okay, what about training these cops and putting these cops to death or jail when they shoot us? Not the good cops. There's a lot of good cops, but the bad ones. It's the bad ones. But they're not doing that. It's the same system in the 60s. I can listen to a speech of Malcolm X about what the cops are doing today, and it's the same thing they're doing now. When has he changed that? And he could have changed that with a stroke of a pen. He could have done that. So he's just lying to you. He is just the white man. Obama is a black face on white power. That's all he is. He's a puppet, and he's in. He's going to be out. He's going to sit back, and we're going to be the same, or we're going to be worse. Because the Most High prophesied that. And any black man that the white man lets rule over him has to be in the pocket. Because what power does he have? He's coming in with his 2 girls, his wife, and him. And he came into a cabinet which are nothing but, the cabinet are full of old Clinton and Bush people who worked. So where's the change? He should have came in with a whole new crew of people.
That'd have been the change.
That would have been the change.
That would have been the change right there. But check out these
cabinet members. They're all from Bush's and Clinton's crew. The same old rippers, robbers. We're living under a gangster government. Jeremiah 30 and 21.
I told you don't touch that.
It says, and their nobles shall be of themselves, and their governor shall proceed from the midst of them. And I will cause him to draw near, and he shall approach unto me. For who is this that engage his heart, right, to approach unto me, saith the Lord. So if you're going to choose a governor or any leader, any nobles, meaning that your leaders and politicians who are next in line to rule, that's your noblemen, you're rich, okay, you're privileged. Why ain't they coming to the Most High and seeing what the Lord wants us to do about what's wrong with this country? It's all about them up there in a circus, bashing each other. I can watch 2 kids in a playpen do that. Okay, you watch Hillary and them not dealing with the issues that have to be dealt with. How this dying earth, what's going on with these cops shooting us, what's going on with the Indians, give them back some land, just give them a state, give them 1 state for starters. No. They busy taking more away from the Indians, okay, and this is their land. So we have to look at what the priority of righteousness is, and not looking at the game that they're playing up in this government. It's all game, and anybody that don't believe that, you're asleep.
God paid in blessings after edification. It's a spiritual war, Bible and weaponization. I'm trying to build a nation. I know oppressors hate it. Thought crimes is what they claiming, premeditated motivation. Guilty by dedication, guilty by determination.